What's good, everybody? Marcus Frazier from Teachable Tuesdays here to motivate you, encourage you, and inspire you to be a better you. I would like to welcome you to another Teachable Tuesdays Long Car Ride Chronicles, Episode 25. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, we are on Episode 25. I can't believe it. Just for that, I need y'all to do me a favor. If you're new to this channel, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, so that way you can stay up to date with all of my future Teachable Tuesdays content, especially these long ride conversations. I know most of you guys like to listen to this in the background, which I am perfectly fine with that. It is a beautiful foggy morning as I'm recording this video, and today we are going to be talking about some love stuff. Yeah. Because in case you didn't know, or if you're new to the channel, this is the Love Series month, where for the month of February, I talk about different subjects involving self-love, love for friends, love for family, love for significant others, and love for a higher power you believe in. In my case, I believe in Yahweh, the Most High. All praise is due to Him. And I kind of want to have a little bit of a shorter long car ride chronicles, if you will, than normal. I want to talk to you guys about how the Love Series started. So just for the record, all the long car ride chronicles and all the videos that I post on this channel for this month in general are going to be about relationship stuff, love for yourself, how to better love others, and so on and so forth. So just getting everybody a heads up about that, so that way everybody knows what to expect. Now, let's talk about the origins of the Love Series. And again, this is not going to be a very long car ride video compared to most of my videos, but it started really in 2017. Now, around that time, I wasn't on YouTube, as my new viewers you might not know, but I didn't start Teachable Tuesdays on YouTube. I actually started Teachable Tuesdays on Facebook and Instagram. A lot of my origin videos are over there. Maybe I'll bring some of them over here one of these days. It's like throwback videos, just to kind of show you guys what that look like. I gotta figure out how to download the content. Once I figure that out, I'll let you guys know. I think that would be really cool to show you guys my beginnings, especially my first Teachable Tuesdays video, which was very interesting. Got a lot of good traction on social media. But nonetheless, I started the Love Series just for the simple fact that I've always been a lover man. And what I mean by that is I've always been the type of guy that desired love. I've always been the type of guy that wanted to be in a healthy relationship, one day a healthy, godly marriage, raise kids, and, just have a good life with a significant other, building an empire, if you will, right? That's always been my mindset. I've never been much the type of person that has just been like, oh, I'ma just, as they say, smash and dash. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not really been me. Have I had moments of fun? Obviously, yeah, I think a lot of people have. That's nothing out of the ordinary. But in the heart of all hearts, I've always been a relationship type of guy. So even though at the time that I started the series, I was single as a Pringle, like super single, I wanted to kind of just, give some advice to all my single folks, or even people that were in relationships that could, make their relationships better than where they're already at. So I started the Love Series because of that. And a lot of people gave me some positive feedback. A lot of people liked it. And I was kind of shocked because, I'm not a relationship guru. I always say that on this channel. But I talk about pretty much how, relationships can always be improved. And when I talk about relationships, I'm not talking about just romantic. I'm talking about platonic ones as well. I'm talking about the relationship that you have with yourself, the relationship that you have with family members. Because we have to remember, love encompasses many facets and many walks of life, So it's just something that I love talk about, even to the point where I have to remind people sometimes that this is not a relationship channel because I talk about it so often. This is a motivational channel. It just so happens that I talk about relationships quite often, and it's something that I love to do because it's always an interesting topic to embark on, if you will. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of fun exploring the dynamics of relationships. It's never really a dull moment. There's always something to talk about. And I know there are certain subjects that people are just like, man, it's 2025. We're tired of talking about this. But, if the shoe fits, you keep wearing it, So, kind of similar to the statement of, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? You know, so all in all, when it comes to those things, it's a pretty fun way to look at it. But I also started it because, you know, I wanted to tell my stories. Now, I've been on both sides of the relationship spectrum. I've been on sides where I've been hurt. I've been on side where, unfortunately, I've hurt others. More so on the I've been hurt, but regardless, hurt is hurt at the end of the day, and you got to remember to treat people how they want to be treated, or how you want to be treated, if you will, right? And I would always tell my story in very discreet ways. That wasn't necessarily always the best idea when I first initially started the Love Series, because people that knew me, including the individuals that did me wrong, caught on to it. I got a lot of backlash for it. And at first, the mindset I had was, well, you shouldn't have did me wrong. Now you ended up in the story. I was petty. I'm not going to lie. But as I matured, I began to realize there's different ways I can address my stories, positive or negative, and do it in a manner to where it's discreet, right? I do that on the channel. Sometimes when I talk about stories and situations, they be my stories and situations. They be my experiences. I just do it in a way to where it's not like direct, to where that person knows, or even the people that know me know that I'm talking about that person. Because let's face it, we've all had experiences. But I've also had to learn over time that your past should not affect your future. You don't want to walk around with a chip on your shoulder, especially when you are someone who does want to be in a healthy relationship, because that's not healthy. You know, I've also realized that I'm not perfect. I've done my fair share of wrongdoings, and I had a relationship where I cheated before. Yeah, shocking. I will tell that story at some point this month. Not today, but at some point. What happened, details, and all that good stuff. Or bad stuff in that case. But yeah, I think the Love Series ultimately stemmed from a place to where I wanted to feel desire. I wanted some form of validation. And while there's nothing wrong with that, I had to ultimately learn that my validation should come from God and God alone, not necessarily from a woman, right? It took me some time to learn that. And I know if SSM was watching this video and I just said that last statement, he would say, schmack. Because for real, that's where it was at the time. I was seeking validation from women because there was validations in my life that wasn't being sought. So I had went to social media, and I'm not saying this was a full reason why I did the Love Series, but there was a hidden ability, if you will, or not ability, there was a hidden, I don't even want to say agenda, because this was a small part. There was just a small part of me that wanted to have people understand where I was coming from, to where I could connect with people that felt the same way I felt. And not just men, women too. You know what I'm saying? Because both men and women have dealt with their fair share of bullcrap when it comes to relationships. It's not just one side. Again, on this channel, I talk about my fellas and I talk about my ladies, especially when it comes to relationships. Because both sides of the spectrum could improve in a lot of different ways, right? And that's one of the reasons why I've talked about relationships so much, even outside the Love Series, because I want to let people know that, hey, there's always a better way that we can connect with one another. There's always a better way in which we can love each other better. I just said better twice. Y'all get what I meant, though. So that was really like where a lot of the origin started. And then also a lot of YouTubers that I'm very fond of that talk about relationship stuff, that talk about the dynamics of men and women. Stefan Speaks, he's an example. He's one of my favorite YouTubers. I think his videos are very, very balanced. What's her name? Oh my gosh, I forgot her name. Tanika? I hope I'm getting her name right. Jesus, I'm drawing a blank. But she talks a lot about the fellas. You know what I'm saying? And how fellas should be supported more in relationships. How sometimes fellas typically get like the wrong side of the stick. You know what I'm saying? The discussions for men. That's what we call it. That's her main spiel, right? I think her name is another one. Tay Baby. Not Tay Baby. Oh my gosh. Why am I drawing a blank this one? This is horrible. Tay something. Jesus. You would think I would remember these off the bat because, again, these are some of my favorite YouTubers, but oh my goodness. Anyways, whatever. Whole point is, a lot of these guys talk about relationship stuff. Kevin Samuels, may he rest in peace. He didn't. He really was talking about a lot of self-improvement, but he talked about relationship stuff as well. And I know a lot of ladies think that he was like really an a-hole towards them and stuff like that, so on and so forth. But let me just make something clear. Y'all thought he was bad to y'all. Watch the content he had towards fellas. He was relentless towards dudes. you think he tore ladies, and no, he let y'all off light. I remember those videos before he started talking about the ladies. My gosh, I know some people are already clicking off this channel. Kevin Samuels, oh boy, he's a part of the red pill community. Kick him up, get him off, get him canceled. I'm unsubscribing. Listen, let me make this perfectly clear. I am not red pill, I am not blue pill, I am no pill, okay? Oh man, because listen, when it comes to content, I can respect content on all sides. Obviously, there are some things that I might agree with and disagree with more than others, but let me just make that perfectly clear. This is not a red pill channel. This is not necessarily just a men's improvement channel, although I do want my fellas to improve. This is an everybody improves channel. Motivational content for everybody. Men, women, boys, girls, black people, white people, Hispanic people, Asian people, Indian people, everybody. Everybody. Christians, Jews, Muslims, Buddhists, atheists, everybody. This channel is for everyone. Alright? Just want to make that perfectly clear. Just want to put that out there. The topics may not be for everybody. Even this topic right here might not be for you. But at some point, you're going to come across a topic on this channel that is for you. I can guarantee you that. But yeah, that's a little bit of the origins of the Love Series for real. That's how it started. And, you know, it still continues to this day. Except it's a different viewpoint now, because of those of you who viewed my channel on looked at my video on Tuesday when I was talking about tough conversations, which, by the way, if you haven't checked it out, please check that out. I'm in a relationship now, and it's brought a different dynamic of looking at how love works for my life, because yes, I've been in a relationship in years past. I mean, I was in a relationship technically in 2023. That was my last relationship. The difference is I feel like this one is very healthy. That one was very short-lived, and, you know, no hard feelings towards the individual, even though it ended up in a pretty bad manner for me. I was done pretty wrong, but I still wish that person nothing but the best. I'm praying for them to this day. But this relationship actually looks like it's going somewhere, and it's changing my mind on a few things, a few outlooks that I have. Of course, with me still remembering that even though I'm in a relationship, it's still important to make sure I stay connected with God and stay on my purpose, obviously. But yeah, so looking forward to the conversations with y'all. That's a little bit about the origins. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Comment below. Let me know what you're looking forward to with the Love Series. And remember, this is going to be a lot different than years past. If you're an old viewer, I had like episodes every week, one episode where it was just like, oh, it's a topic. It's going to be a lot more topics. By the end of this series, I'm hoping to have at minimum at least 15 episodes that you can view between, you know, conversations, that, you know, advice, Reddit reviews, different things of that sort of nature. But we'll see. Hopefully we can do more. It'd be nice if we could do a video every day. I think it's not going to be every day technically because I missed Monday. It'll definitely be a short every day at the very least. But anyways, it's Marcus Frazier from Teachable Tuesdays. Here to motivate you, encourage you, and inspire you to be a better you. I don't want to ramble on too long. Hope you guys have an amazing, awesome, and fulfilled day. And I will see you guys soon. Take care.